Hello there, welcome to SAP College. In this video we will look accounts payable and APP configuration steps in 15 minutes. So let's see what are the steps that we will be configuring today. Okay, so previously we have already done the GL setup, and now we will be extending that GL setup to AP setup. So the first step will be to creating a vendor account group, OBT3 transaction code. Okay, so we can see there are existing account groups that are available. We can use those, no need to create new. Then we will see the creation of number range to these account groups. This is also the configuration of client level, so we don't have to do it for every new company code, right? Then basically we have to assign these number ranges to those vendor account groups, right? So these are also pre-assigned, so we just have to see which one we can use. So 0001 is good for us. Then next will be defining tolerance limit for AP, right? So here we need to create new entry. We'll keep the group field blank so that we don't need to do the master data maintenance. Then with some tolerance amount and percentage we can maintain and save it. So this is a basically company code dependent setup. So for every company code we will need this setup. So this is a mandatory one. Okay, then next one is to creation of vendor master data. So through xk01 we can create a new vendor master record. Right, so we will use the account group that was assigned to number range. Then name test, maybe test one vendor. 802 is our company code name, so it's easier to find with this way. You can enter any postal code. Postal code, there are some validation for postal code also, so we need to be in check with those validations. Then bank key we have not configured it. Then for recon account we don't have any recon account created so far, so we'll create one recon account in our company code. First let's activate this hierarchy display for better understanding. Right, so far we have only created these two GL accounts. Now if we try to create a new GL account with new number range, no account groups are defined in chart of account AH02. I think someone has deleted our chart of account groups. So these are just normal problems in sandbox system. So yeah, right, OBD4 we will create account groups, and here if we see 02, there is no chart of account, so someone just deleted it. Let's find the groups that we can copy. Right, let's copy this. We have to change chart of accounts and the number range, since we already have created some GL account that should be in line with the number range, just to avoid the inconsistency. Right, so we are good with this now. Now we should be able to create our new GL account. Yes, 02. Let's first change the account group for this, right? Because now this is also expense. Right, now let's come back to see. Yeah, see, now the expense is showing up, and now we can create new GL account. So vendor will be our liability. Vendor recon. So here we have to select the reconciliation account as a vendor, then it will start showing up in vendor master. So basically sort key or open line item management is not necessary in recon accounts. Right, now we can create of vendor. Okay, maybe we have to come back again because it is throwing error that GL is not exist. Let's do it again quickly. Okay, now it is fine. Payment term, let's select some random payment term. Right, so our vendor is created. You can see the message below. Now okay, we have this recon step, but it is on a wrong place. We'll just add it above. Then vendor payment term should also be on top of these two activities, so we'll do that. And then our next step will be configuring FBZP for APP payments, automatic payment program, right? So let's go to FBZP. Okay, prior to that we have to create house bank and account ID. So we'll just create a house bank with a 02 name only, and bank key we may have to create new bank key, so let's create that. Right, now let's save this, and then we'll create one bank account ID. Account ID also we can keep with AS02, so we don't have to remember it. 02 bank account. Account number we can give any. Then currency will be INR, and GL account we have not created yet, so we will need to create a GL account for our main bank account. That will be under asset. So let's create one GL account for our AR02 main bank. Right, so main bank we don't need open management, only line item display. Then here we can select one field status group for bank management. Right, relevant to cash flow, and our house bank and account ID is 802. Okay, our account ID is yet to create. No problem. Entry IN does not exist. Okay, INR, it should be INR. We don't need IBAN. Okay, so in FBZP we have to do these 4 steps. We have to configure these steps to be able to run the F110 APP program. Special GL transaction, we don't have any scenario as of now, so we'll just create company code config, then paying company code config. Minimum should be 1 for incoming, outgoing both, and we can save it. And payment methods in country, there is one important setup to need to do. So we'll just check the existing setup whether we should really create a new payment method or we can use existing one. I see the T payment method looks good. Only the account details are made mandatory, bank account details. That's fine. Let's check another one. So yeah, C should not have any bank details mandatory. Okay, that's good. C is also good. So C and T both are good. Now payment method in company code. So basically payment method in country is, you can say, country level config. So you don't need to do it each time you create new company code until and unless the company code is first in that country, right? So we'll just extend those 2 payment methods to company code. So T we are extending with minimum amount 1 and max 999. Okay, then let's do the same for payment method C. Okay, so this is done. Then now bank determination. So in ranking order, we will rank our payment methods. So T will be our first rank, C will be second rank. Then let's go to bank accounts tab, where here we will maintain the account ID with the combination of currency and payment method, and we will also give the sub account that we don't have created yet. So let's create it quickly. So we only have main bank. We'll create one. And outgoing bank account. Okay, so this will be our line item management, since we'll need to transfer the line items to main bank account, right? This is also our relevant to cash flows. We'll just copy this account and enter it here. We will maintain the second payment currency, not T, C1 here. Then we have to maintain the available amount. So this also becomes mandatory when you do the cross currency, or the bank account currency is not the company code currency case scenario. This is not our case, but we'll still do it. So, yeah, now it's good. Then we are done with FBZP setup, and that's almost 90% of all the AP setup, right? Then define alternate recon accounts for down payments. So this is also a step we have to do when we need to run the down payment scenario, but we will just keep this in our case, and we'll try to post one document with one vendor document to check whatever configuration we have done so far, is it right or not. Okay, so we are posting one vendor invoice. Company code number range 19 missing for the year 21. Let's check. Yes, okay, so 15 is the unique one. We can maintain 15. Okay, let's post it, and yeah, the document is posted. So from document posting scenario wise, we are good. Now let's try to run the 1F10. Right, payment method, we didn't mention any in vendor or in document, but still, let's see. Do that. the proposal. Okay, nothing is in proposal. Okay, let's try with the additional logs. Last run we didn't selected extra log to capture. Right, so this time system will capture what were the error. Okay, now you can see in the log it is saying no check made in SAP GTS in automatic payment process. So SAP GTS is basically global trade services, that is an extended module that are used to track licenses. I am not sure whether we can solve it, but let's Google some solutions. Okay, so it is basically proposing to shut down this error message with the warning. Let's try to do it. So this standard is the error one, and we can change the online one. See what we can do. Okay, let it be. I think even if we do this, there are still some messages that cannot be resolved with this. So with this setup, you should be good to run the app config and post the AP documents, right? And this was the part of the AP module setup. In next video we will we will set up AR module, accounts receivable, and then we will be done with the GL module setup and APR module setup. Then we will look for the asset accounting setup and the controlling setup. And in further later topics, we will set up the treasury module, integrations between FIMM, FISD. Then we will try to look for project system configuration, investment management configuration. So those all are line up ahead. So stay tuned for more of such videos, and don't forget to subscribe below. You can also check out the description box to check out the other links to the blog post and videos. Thank you.